Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is June 2020, first variant, question number 11. And what the question is, so he given us a line, you can see clearly, this line is given clearly, and a curve, equation curve is given clearly. And they're intersecting A and B, but one C point also there. And he said here, find out the A, B, and C coordinates. So common sense, whenever a curve and a line intersect, for example, this. So how we can get A and B coordinates, students? So solve them simultaneously. It means y equals to y or x is equal to x. So I think so. This is a y value. You can see y value. I will plug in this y value here. So let's start. 2y plus x is equals to 8. I copied line. And this y value, I'm going to put it there. So look, I show you. 2 times 2y plus x is equals to 8. And here I'm keeping 8 over x plus 2. This comes from where? From a curve. But some students have misconception. They think 2 multiply up and 2 multiply down. Total wrong. Actually, 2 has nothing under it. It has 1 under it. So 2 will go up only, 1 go under. So it means whenever written 2 by 2 only, it will multiply up only. So 216 over x plus 2. And some student do a misconception here. They try to multiply with 8 directly. No way, we can't multiply because fraction number 1, fraction number 2. When we have two fractions, we cannot cross multiply. So best idea, first bring x on the other end. It will look like this. Now it is called single fraction. Single fraction here. So I'm eligible to do cross multiply. So this will go and multiply there. So 16 equals to 8 minus x time to x plus 2. Hold on, maybe I need some space. So I did right here. Now students, 16 equal to 8 times to x. 8x, 8 times to 2, 16. I get it here, negative x squared, and then get it here, negative 2x. Hold on, let me recheck. Let me recheck. I think, okay. So for your knowledge, 16 cancel directly without any hesitation. 0 equal to 8x minus 2, I get a 6x, and minus x squared I have already. No need of quadratic formula. I will take common from here x, and I get a 6 minus x. Whenever product of two part equal to 0, so what do you say? Either first part 0 or second part 0. So I can say is x is 0 and 6 minus x is equal to 0. So my first answer is 0 and second answer is coming 6. It means at x value here 0 and x value here 6. So this is confirmed. Here we have a x value is 6. Okay, but he said no, don't give me x coordinate, only y as well. So both x value either plug in curve or line because they are equal at both values. So I think I should take this one. So y equal to 8 over x plus 2. Y is equals to 8 over x plus 2. I repeat, I will take this one because this is easy to use. I plug in x0 here. When I plug in x0 here, I get 0 plus 2. I got a 4. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, A coordinate is 0, 4. Done. And when I go about the second part, 6 will go here. So wait a minute. Yes. So 8 over 6 plus 2, 8. Hold on, maybe some mistake or what. Okay, so this is becoming 1. So I got a 1, so it means B coordinate, I got 6 comma 1. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I got B coordinates even. So now students, I think we have to go for second part. Okay, student, get ready. So I got AB coordinate, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Okay, now students, I will the most important part is C coordinate. For this, I will read the statement. So students, listen carefully. The point C lies on curve and C lies on curve. And tangent to curve at C is parallel to AB line. This is the most important sentence of the question. He says the tangent to curve at C. So let me draw a tangent. What is the tangent definition? A line which touch and go is called tangent. So look, student, I'm going to draw a blue line kind of line. Blue kind of line. Okay. So this is line. This blue line is, I put double arrow with this double arrow. What this mean? This blue line and this top blue line, I make it now. So both are parallel to each other. I'm saying, examiner is saying here, because a tangent to curve at C and it's parallel to AB. So can I say the gradient of the, look, I'm showing here. This is called gradient of the curve. And this is will give us a gradient of the line. Hold on. So this tangent to curve actually. So when I will differentiate equation of curve, I will get the curve gradient. Make sure, because whenever, okay, and when I this I will, how I'll get this one. So let's start. So it means planning is simple. 2y plus x equals to 8. Student, you know y is equal to mx plus c format. So whenever you have a, what is a y coefficient here? +1 coefficient. So I will try to make a y alone. When I make a y alone, student, look the way how I do. Bring x left hand side. I get negative x plus 8. Then divide by 2 on the other side. But divide by 2, not one thing, Parsh. I will do divide by 2 whole equation like this. So I have seen some student divide whole by 2 also, not wrong, but it is a good to do like this. Negative half x come from here and 4 come from here. Look, this is matching with this format. Y, mx, negative half x, c, 4. So that is why you can see that even the y value of the a coordinate is 4 coming itself. That is c value also matching. So you see, my values matching. Anyway, come back. So now, students, what to do onwards? So what is the gradient of lines? So gradient of the line is becoming very simple, negative half. This is called gradient of the line. I think this part is okay. Now, you know, student, what is the basic criteria? The planning, because the tangent and the line are parallel to each other. So both gradients are equal to each other. And for your knowledge, gradient of curve is also called derivative, dy over dx. So it means, student, I'm going to differentiate equation of curve. Get ready. Partially, I stop here. I bring it up. Logic, we can't differentiate until we need it up. So I'm going to differentiate now. And what is the rule of differentiation? Power comes down and power 1 less into base derivative. What is the base derivative? 1x become 1, 2 becomes 0. I think all okay. And negative 8 over x plus 2 whole square. This is called, okay, I write derivative, or I erase it, and I call at what here? I call as a gradient of curve. Gradient of curve. So I wrote even stop. Gradient of curve and line equals to each other. And gradient is also called dy dx. I can say that this gradient of curve and this gradient of line are equals to each other. Logic very again clear, because they are parallel. Even he mentioned that. So I can put them equals to each other. So now I'm putting this part and this part equals to each other. I'm writing as, okay, I'm writing in a blue writing so you can understand, as gradient of the of a line equals to gradient of the curve. So when I plug in, gradient of line is negative half. I'm getting from there, and negative 8 over x plus 2 whole square. Cross multiply, it will come up, and 2 will go there. I get negative x plus 2 whole square equal to negative 16. And negative in cancel out, I get x plus 2 whole square is equal to positive 16. Take root of a both side, left side and right side. So I will get what? I get x plus 2 equal to plus and minus 4. And plus and minus 4. So if I make it two partitions, x plus 2 is equal to positive 4, x plus 2 equal to negative 4. Here I get a 2, and here I get a negative 6. But how it possible? Here x is negative. It means here x is 100% positive. So I will ignore negative value. This I will ignore. This is ignore. So this is my answer of x. And how to get y value, students? At this point, x value 2. If I ask you how to find y value, because c lies on curve. So if a c value x is confirmed, how to get y value? So every person know about it. So plug in this 2, not in line, sorry, only in curve. So when I plug in this 2 here, 2 plus 2, 4, and 4 to cancel, I get a 2. So alhamdulillah, hi rabbil alameen. So y value is coming 2. So c coordinate is 2, 2, and I got this point very, very clear. And now I'm going to do part number B. Okay, part A is completely over for 6 marks, and part B is what, student? Listen to me carefully. Find out the volume generated when the shaded area bounded by the curve and the line rotated about the x-axis. So first of all, I show you got some idea. So look at, student, this I'm erasing now. And this is a very interesting thing going to discuss now. Get ready. This is y-axis. This is x-axis. Okay, this curve I'm going to make here. Have a look, please. I'm going to show you. Wait a minute. This curve I'm going to show you here. And this reflection in x-axis I'm going to show here. Okay, I believe up till here understanding. This is x-axis, all of you understanding. Okay, repeat. This curve, I showed you a reflection in x-axis. Okay, now I'm drawing now line, black color line. I'm going to make it here like this. And same, I'm going black color line this. Okay, so if this area I have to rotate it about, so this area I have to rotate it about. So if I rotate it, then I'll get this kind of ball shape. Okay, and this limit is what limit? 6, and this limit is 6 actually, and this limit is 0. So it means this, read again. He said that if the volume generated when shaded area bounded by curve and line rotated about the x-axis 360 degree. So when I rotate this part of the curve, okay, around x-axis, I will get a bowl shape, okay? So I will get a bowl shape. And how to get it? Let's start that one. So basic formula of the volume part is what? A pi outside, x1 down, x2 up, and the square of phi and dx. This is a basic formula. But problem is here we have two things. Above is a line and below is a curve. Repeat, above is a line, below is a curve. Line above, curve below. Line above, curve below. And line square and curve square. You can see the squares. Okay, pi outside here and pi outside here. You can see clearly. Dx here and dx here clearly. And here negative sign. Why this negative sign? Whenever two things together, so above a line minus curve, we always do it. What is above and minus the lower part? That is why. And I'm going to write a volume part. So this formula clear. Here x1, here x2, here x1, here x2. And all of you know x1, x2, x1 is what, student? X1 is 0, x2 is 6. So I'm going to write now values. Get ready. Pi. Here I'm writing 0. Here I'm writing 6. And here I'm writing line square here. Okay. Again, 0 here, 6 here, and I'm writing curve equation. Get ready. Okay, now what is the line equation, students? I can use this also. Negative half x plus 4. Negative half x plus 4. So I'm writing here negative half x plus 4. And curve equation, student, is this. 8 over x plus 2. 8 over x plus 2. Now, students, some students have taken LCM, no problem, not wrong even. But as a teacher, I can now have two choices. We can expand the bracket and we can do directly. But I said many times, if x power is 1, so no need to expand. You can do direct integration. How we can do direct integration? Have a look. First of all, increase the power by 1, 3, and divided by base derivative. And for your knowledge, negative half x becoming negative half, and 4 becomes 0. It means negative half plus 0. All right, only write negative half. So I hope so clear. Negative half comes alone here. So this is done, 0 to 6 limit. Okay. So now what about this thing? Can I do directly? No way. Yeah. And this is square. 8 square give you 64. And down I have x plus 2 whole square. I believe this part is okay. I repeat again for you. Maybe some student getting issues in this part. Look, repeat again. So we have two choices, expanded and without expanding. Because I said you that if x power inside is a 1 power, we can do directly. But like this. If I have a 2x plus 5 to power 2 or 3, how we do this kind of integration? Increase the power by 1, 3 by 3, and into, oh, sorry, I missed one thing. Okay, thank you. Into 2, this 2 comes from the base. So I think this 3 I missed. Okay, that into 3. Okay, I write again. Increase the power by 1, 3, and 3 as it is into negative half. Okay, so this is done. Let's talk about the second part. Okay, what is this one? So this is done, and you know pi, and this is a negative 3 by 2. So, okay, how I write? Lot of algebra. Really, this question is, I'm not saying easy, lot of algebra. And do you know, student, how to flip the denominator? I tell you, 1 over negative 3 by 2. This 2 goes up, becomes 2 by negative 3, or negative you can write up. So this become what, student? Okay, you write it here or outside, no problem. But as a teacher, I will tell you easy way, which will make easy for you. This will go out. I'm writing negative 2 over 3, and pi already available. Repeat again, 1 over 3 by 2 will become 2 by 3. That is by 2 by 3. And this minus I'm writing outside. Right under or right above, no problem. Logically, 5 by minus 2, minus 5 by 2, or minus in the middle, all three things are same. So don't confuse yourself with the sign. Sign is not big issue here. Okay, so I think you got this point clear. And now I can write inside, so negative half x plus 4 to power 3, limit 0 to 6. So this part is done. How we can deal this? 64 I can write outside even, and I always write outside. So burden reduces. This will go up. When goes up, so become x plus 2 to power negative 2. Now I'm going to integrate. What is the rule of integration? Again, check it. The power of x is 1, no need expand. Power x is 1, no need expand. How I can do it? Directly increase the power by 1. I got a minus 1 and divide by same into the base derivative. 2 has a 0, x has a 1, so 1 plus 0 is 1. And I believe, okay. So let's complete it. Now I'm going to put the limits, but still I will take one step more. Logic, because as maximum simplify, the chance of mistake reduces. 12 mark question. This negative 1 I bring outside. When it come outside will be like this. And here I get it. How to bring it power positive? Bring in denominator. And I think you got my point. Now I'm ready to plug in the numbers. Hold on. Plug in 6 here. When I plug in 6 here, I got a 3 plus 4, 7. 7 to power 3. When I plug in 0 here, 4 to power 3 left behind. I think okay. Now negative, negative, positive, 64 pi left here. Plus 2 plug in here, I get 1 over 8. Plug in 0 here, I get 1 over 2. Now it's just rest part is just typing in calculator, which I'm doing now. 7 to power 3 minus 4 to power 3. I'm getting inside, look, I'm writing inside 279 I get from here. Hold on, let me type this properly. 1 by 8 minus 1 by 2. I get negative 3 by 8. So when I type multiply 279 with a 2 over 3, I get negative 186 pi. And when I 664 into 3 by 8, I get, I will get here, hold on. Some mistake may be there. Just a minute, please. I think I got some mistake. Wait a minute. So mistake is here only. Let me find it. Where's mistake? Increase. Oh, let me check equation. Is curve line okay? Half x plus 4. There's no mistake at all. Increase the power by 1 divided by same. Okay. And this is negative 3 by 2. Okay. And okay. I plug in 6. So here maybe here mistake, I think. When I plug in 6 here, yeah, mistake 5 found. When I plug in here, I got negative 3 plus 4, I get a 1. So this is a mistake only. This is mistake only. I get a 1. Okay, students. So I think mistake is clear now. So repeat again. There's a mistake, negative. This was the same. So when I plug in 6 here, student, I get negative 3 plus 4, I got a 1. So alhamdulillah, now clear. When I plug in 0, I got 4 to power 3. So this is all okay now. 1 minus 64, I get negative 63 inside. Into 2 by 3, I get 42 pi. And 42 pi minus 24, I get 18 pi. So 18 pi units cube is our required answer. I believe the point is very, very clear.